Hello, my Cancers. Welcome, my loves. Or welcome back to the channel. We're here to hop into a general message for the Cancer Collective. How are y'all feeling? Child? I feel like I have been MIA forever. But we're here. I do pray that these messages find each and every one of you guys in the best of health and spirit. All right, Spirit, let's take a look. See. What's the message for Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? First message, we have release coming out. Okay, some of you guys, this could be a physical release, a mental release, emotional, spiritually releasing something to protect yourself with the Garden and the Gate card. One more, Spirit, one more message for Cancer. One more. What's the message? The ancients, your ancestors, honey. Energy. Ooh, love to see it, Cancer. Door to value is here. Number 31. Okay, you could be, okay, we got the friendship card flying out down here. Number 35. Some of y'all could be 35. You may have turned 35. Okay. Somebody wants to be friends. Some of y'all could have somebody in the friend zone. Somebody want to remain friends. I'm hearing also. We got the door to value. You could be 31. Maybe you've turned 31 if you've already had your birthday. Happy birthday to all the Cancers, my loves. Okay, you could be a life path number 4. Some of you guys could have turned 30 or will be turning 30 if you haven't had your birthday. Again, 30, 31, and 35. Some of you guys could be a life path number 3. Others of you could be a life path number 8. Okay. 333 could also be a sign that you're receiving from your angels, your guides, your ancestors. I just realized that we have the number 36 on the ancients card. So some of you guys could also have turned 36 or will be turning 36. You could be a life path number 9. This is also an energy of release, y'all. So what is it that needs to be released during this time? I definitely feel like you're going through some sort of release. Some of y'all, this could even be health-wise, like releasing or detoxing your body when it comes to your health. I don't know why I'm hearing expel. Take that how it resonates, child. Let's get some more and go into this deeper for Cancer. Some of you guys could be releasing worry. You could be releasing fear around finances, okay? Around maybe even childhood things, trauma, because they're children on these 2 cards. So yeah, and then even the way she's laying under the stars with like her hand over her womb area is what it's kind of giving. So some of you guys could definitely be releasing ancestral trauma even from your womb. So like womb healing, or it could just simply be healing things when it comes to your inner child. Okay, releasing whatever has been causing blockages for you, be it financially, or otherwise in your life. What's going on for Cancer? What is going on for Cancer? Somebody is about to receive a financial blessing, a financial reward, some sort of new opportunity regarding your finances with a door to value. For those of you who resonate with that, I feel like this is something you've been praying for. I'm also getting money blockages are being removed, okay? What's this release? Period. And we got the King of Pentacles first card coming out. To me, that's confirmation of a release or removal of financial blockages. What's the Garden and the Gate? Somebody could have a earth sign baby daddy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take that how it resonates. Six of Swords. Moving on. The Star, Aquarius energy. Somebody could also have an Aquarius baby daddy. For my masculines viewing, this could also go the opposite way and be a earth sign baby's mother or Aquarius baby mama, okay? What's the Ancients? Oh man, what was this? Page of Pentacles. One more on the Ancients. Three of Swords, but in the reverse. I like that, honestly. And we have the Two of Swords here. I'm actually going to put these off to the side over here. A brand new beginning. Some of y'all, this is a brand new beginning within love. Sorry, y'all. So this could definitely be a brand new beginning that is happening within love, because we have the Lovers over here. Gemini or Leo energy could also be significant for some of you guys. Some of y'all could have a child with a Gemini or a Leo. Just like I said, Aquarius, some of you could have a child with an Aquarius, or you could have a child with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys could have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn daughter, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio daughter, okay? Because we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. For others of you, I kind of feel like this is a representation of yourself. It's a representation of growth within your inner child stability. So we're leaving this Page of Cups energy back here in the past. Some of you have been reparenting, releasing mother and father wounds when it comes to inner child healing. And of course, the King of Pentacles is father energy. So you could be refathering yourself, protecting your emotions, okay? Releasing anything that is affecting you emotionally speaking, and just being more of a caretaker to yourself on an emotional or spiritual level. And this is definitely putting you in a vibration of being more grounded. Page of Pentacles, more forward thinking, because the Page of Cups, I'm paying attention to how this person is facing the past. And so a lot of you guys have struggled with constantly kind of like replaying or living in the past. Now you're moving forward. This is giving, again, forward thinking, forward movement, because you're healing and releasing said things from the past. Even if it's not about your childhood. For some of you, it could have something to do with past relationships. Even the Lovers is here. That is a card all about relationships. So you could be thinking, or maybe you live a lot in past relationships, like, oh, I went through this, I went through that, this person did this person did that. And that's something that you're releasing here as well. The Three of Swords being here in the reverse speaks to forgiveness. It speaks to healing a broken heart. It speaks to freeing yourself from third party situations, because a lot of times, some of y'all, this could be physically speaking, like literally a third party situation that you're removing yourself from, you're releasing, you're letting go. Others of you, this is energetic, because even if you're not with somebody, if you're still carrying their energy energetically, then you're entering into third party situations. You're connecting with new people, but you ain't even over your ex. And some of y'all are like, I'm not thinking about, I don't want my ex. You don't have to want them back to still think about them. You know what I'm saying? You can think about what they've done. Oh, this person lied to me, this person cheated on me, this person did this person did that, I couldn't trust this person. And so you're carrying that energetically in your body into whatever type of connection you enter into. And it's not just romantic connections, it's friendships, it's work relationships. Any type of relationship you enter into, you're carrying that pain from the past or previous hurts that you've experienced relationship wise, right? And so that's why you enter into relationships already in a state of distrust. You're already in a state of anxiousness, which is why you need so much reassurance, which is why you're always looking for things to validate that the person is not going to abandon you, reject you, leave you behind, choose someone else, lie to you, mislead you, mistreat you, betray you, disappoint you in any type of way, because you're already expecting these things, simply because you're still walking around with those energetic signatures within your body and in your damn mind. Okay, so some of you guys are definitely releasing this. If this is your reading, then you're releasing this shit, period. Some of y'all are releasing the energy of overgiving. Some of you are releasing the energy of overly attaching yourself to certain outcomes, certain people, places, and things, even when it comes to money, okay? And I promise you, this is also what's bringing in some sort of stability for you at the same time. With the King of Pentacles being here, you're moving forward and you're trusting in your dreams, you're trusting in your goals, you're being more wise. Y'all, when I say I was not coughing this fucking much, I haven't coughed yet. Since I woke up this morning. And as soon as I get on this freaking recording, now I can't stop coughing. I don't know if maybe my incense is aggravating my throat right now, child. Maybe that's what it is. But y'all, I apologize. Anyways, you're moving forward. You're trusting in spirit, trusting in your own intuition at the end of the day, because your intuition is spirit. Your instinct, for my masculines, that is spirit. That's spirit's guidance, okay? That is guiding you forward towards calmer waters with the Six of Swords. And I feel like along this journey, you have definitely been releasing these damn swords. That's what it is that you're having to release and let go of. Everything from the previous season, Spirit is saying it's time to let it go. I think you need to let it go. Okay. Some of y'all are leaving behind something that may have been a wish, a dream for a very long time for you. Some of y'all, maybe this has been a short time. Take it how it resonates. But you leaving something behind that you thought was it. But I feel like you were blinded. You weren't seeing something clearly. But now you see it clearly and you realize it's really not the motherfucking star. It's not as good as you thought it was. Spirit is saying this is something you've been needing to see, okay, so that you can fully detach yourself or release something that you've been holding on to for quite some time. The garden and the gate. To me, this is about security, stepping into your own sense of security. Some of you guys could be moving, relocating. You could be moving into a gated community. Somebody could also be moving toward, like, moving to the country. This is making me think of like countryside. Some of y'all could live in the country, be from the country. Take it how it resonates. Orchid. Orchid could be significant for someone as well. That's coming to my mind. For some reason, somebody could be visiting a grave site. I don't know why the garden and the gate is making me think of a grave site right now, but I'm kind of getting the image of a tombstone in my mind. I'm even seeing beloved mother. So I don't know, child. Take that how it resonates. And I was also hearing matriarch. This could be like a grandmother, great grandmother. Take that how it resonates. I'm not gonna tap into that too much. I'm hearing the name Shay or Shania, Siobhan. Somebody could have a SH name or just a name that starts with the letter S. First, middle, or last, but I'm getting first name heavy. I see something coming in. I'm seeing a very solid offer that's being made to you with the Page of Pentacles card. Again, this could represent you moving forward, releasing something, and just trusting in what lies ahead. Even though you may not know what lies ahead, you're definitely moving forward, standing in this energy of the Nine of Wands, where you're 10 toes when it comes to your boundaries. Some of y'all are now releasing this energy of the Nine of Wands when it comes to survival mode. And I'm not just talking about survival mode when it comes to finances. I'm talking about living in survival mode even when it comes to fucking relationships, child. Because we're not going to ignore this relationship card over here with the Lovers, okay? So some of you are like, you're tired of living in survival. You're tired of living in this energy of expecting, betrayals and disappointments. Because with the Three of Swords being here reversed, somebody is saying that they're not here to hurt you. Even though you may want to try to demonize someone or paint them out as a bad person, somebody is letting you know that they're not here to hurt you. And this is a very solid energy. Okay? To me, this is giving the energy that you thought something else was. But this is actually more in alignment with you on an energetic level. What you was hoping and praying and wishing was something stable and secure and real. It wasn't. It was a facade. It was fake as hell. You saw someone for who they truly are. But now there's a new energy that Spirit is saying this is actually what you thought something else or someone else was. Because this King of Pentacles could even represent like a job, a home, something you thought was very stable and secure, but it wasn't. I feel like it was some sort of illusion. It was wishful thinking. And now you get the Sun. Let's see. Let's get some more on this for Cancer. I just also heard someone is releasing hustle mentality. And hustle mentality, that's another thing that's not just connected to money. You could be trying to hustle your way into somebody's damn heart, hustle your way into somebody's mind, hustle your way into a relationship with somebody. Child, let that shit go, Cancer. If something doesn't, like, if you're not in someone's heart, in their mind, or want, like a person doesn't want a relationship, don't try to hustle your way in, child. Stop trying to fight your way into abundance or fight your way into love. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just allow it to come to you. Clarify the board. Page of Cups. Not gonna take both of those. Page of Cups. I just heard it was only a matter of time before you realize this. King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody was definitely not real. Somebody is very reckless. Somebody is very selfish, or even careless. Okay, somebody could be a cheater. What's this release? Four of Swords. This is an ending. Some of y'all could feel maybe somebody was trying to play you for a fool. They thought that you were very naive. You would wait around forever. Some of you have been getting a lot of rest, taking care of yourself. Again, protecting your energy, no longer being naive and trusting in everyone and everything. Because this is the paradigm with Cancer. We say we don't trust anybody, but that's not 100% true. You'll still fuck with people, even though you might not 100% trust their ass. And so the fact that you are still fucking with them says that you have some sort of trust. You just don't trust the trust that you have. Do that make sense? It's very complicated, honey. Very confusing. You don't trust the trust that you have in people. But there has to be some level of trust, otherwise you wouldn't fuck with them at all. So the fact that you're dealing with someone speaks volumes. It says that there is some level of trust there. You just don't trust the trust. Because you know there's a higher knowing within you that you put your trust into people, places, and things that are not good for you. And that's why you don't trust it. And when you start listening to that voice, that quote-unquote devil's advocate, right? That voice that's playing devil's advocate, then you will prevent yourself from placing yourself into situations that you ultimately know are not good for you. You're hoping that you're wrong because you're looking for a person to fulfill an aspect of your childhood healing that only you can fulfill. You're looking for a surrogate, meaning I see myself, I see my own childhood trauma in this person. So if I can heal them, then I can heal me. Wrong. Or you're looking for someone who is like a parent, someone who is emotionally avoidant, unavailable, closed the fuck off, and you want this person to open up to you because then that proves to you that you were worthy all along. It's your way of getting your parents' love, getting the love that you never got from a parent or guardian, whatever. If I can get this person to open up, if I can get this person to love me, to choose me, then that's healing, again, an aspect of your inner child that's really nobody's job or duty besides your own. You're in charge of your own healing. And for those of you who resonate with this is definitely something that you realize, because this is an awakening. Hangman, this is someone saying, I now have a new perspective, and I'm now taking a leap of faith, and I'm releasing what no longer serves me, and I'm going to stand in this energy of the King of Pentacles and be that solid foundation for myself. Hell yeah. And you're very confident about this change, about this shift, about whatever clarity you've seen, you've gained. Somebody's last name could be Gaines. Some of y'all, maybe y'all gaining weight or something, muscle mass, whatever, you in the gym. What's the star card? What's the Six of Swords? Some of you guys could also have a air sign child, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. What is the guardian negate? Temperance. This is peace. This is patience. Be patient with your own healing. Be patient with your growth. Be patient with your journey. Someone is watching you. I feel like this is someone who's very intrigued by you. Somebody who wants to pour into you, who wants to fill your cup, okay? Some of y'all, I'm seeing somebody getting down on one knee. So this is a proposal that's coming in. You don't see it. Some of y'all, somebody has already proposed. Others of you, this is something that's coming in, like an actual proposal. Let's say you've been having talks about like marriage or, you know, getting into some sort of committed relationship. Some of y'all, now somebody is saying they're not just talking about it, they're about to actually do it, propose. Again, we got Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini on the board. Some of y'all definitely are realizing that something you thought was your wish, it definitely was not. This shit just left you very confused. It was very stagnant. And Spirit is saying it was never meant to go anywhere. You could have tried to have faith in something or someone, but I feel like whatever this is or was, it was something that you have, it's giving a repeated cycle, karmic. Like if you have a tendency to attract emotionally avoidant, unavailable people, or circumstances that are not stable, that leave you feeling unsure, uncertain, that leave you feeling insecure, right? Even when it comes to money, you know, living situations, I don't feel safe, I don't feel sure, I don't feel secure within this situation. You attracted that same type of situation and tried to be hopeful that it would be different. And Spirit is saying, no, it's not any different from any other time. You just haven't been listening and really fully tuning into what your intuition or instinct has been telling you. But now you are, because we got the sun here twice, double clarity. This is talking about a new beginning. Some of y'all could have thought something was going to be a new beginning, but you're realizing maybe this was an opportunity for you to do something different, or for you to gain some sort of new insight, new perspective over something, or even someone, to make peace with it, accept it, and move on. Yeah, judgment was under this Two of Swords. To make a decision that's best for you, to stop looping a certain cycle, okay? Spirit is saying now, moving forward, you don't have to worry about this being on loop in your mind, because now you know whatever it is that you didn't know. Whatever you didn't know before in the past that had you kind of hung up, maybe thinking about what ifs, now you know. Why is the Three of Swords here reversed? Because you're moving forward without carrying any type of baggage, without carrying any type of dead weights. And it ain't even about you forgiving another person. This is about you forgiving yourself. Come on, Empress, or Emperor for my masculines, okay? Definitely healing, definitely moving forward. Some of you guys, I'm trying to tell you, Cancer, you're going to be married by the end of the year, or at least engaged, okay? What's the Page of Pentacles? Spirit is sending someone who is sure about you, right? You don't have to settle for someone that is not sure about you. Like, this is somebody who is saying they see you the first time. Others of you, this is a financial situation. Like I said, something for you by the end of the year is turning around financially, like 100%, child. Four of Cups. Yeah, so you're moving past this energy of feeling rejected, feeling overlooked, feeling unseen. Some of you, this is just when it comes to your emotions, like you feel like emotionally you're always overlooked, or whatever it is that you have to say is always being overlooked, or, you know, not understood, not seen. Some of you are now more grounded, where it's like, I don't need to be understood by everyone. I understand me. I don't have to be even seen by every damn body, as long as I'm seeing me. Okay? You're no longer settling for complacency, or settling for things that make you feel unsafe, that make you feel unchosen, that make you feel like you're not good enough. Some of you, this Page of Pentacles, this new opportunity is only showing up because of whatever it is that you've rejected, whatever it is that you've released, whatever it is that you've let go of and said, nah, I don't want that no more. What's the Ancients? Six of Cups. Some of you are no longer looking at history. Oh, I've been on this job for this long. It doesn't matter. I've been in this relationship for this long. I've known this person for this long. It doesn't matter. History does not even fucking matter, child. If you've been on a job for 10 plus years and that's your reason for staying on the job, yet the job is always overlooking you, you feel insecure working on this job because it's not paying you enough to feel stable and secure within your home life. You're beat down, you're overworked and underpaid. 9 of damn wands, 2 of swords. You get your paycheck and then that shit is gone and you be like, 2 of swords, where the fuck did my money go? If you're feeling like that, just because you've been on this job for a long time, just because you have history with this company, it means nothing if you've been feeling the 4 fucking cups the entire time. Same thing within a relationship or a situationship. Just because you've known somebody, you have history, oh, we got children, oh, we live together, oh, we got this, we got that, but you feel emotionally neglected, you feel unsupported in any type of way, be it financially. Like, you could be in a relationship and feel like, bro, I gotta do every fucking thing. If I don't pay the bills, then we wouldn't eat, we wouldn't live here, you know, we would be homeless, whatever. You carrying the whole fucking financial load, but without help, and it's just causing you to feel this energy of survival, like you're living in survival mode, and you dealing with whatever else it is that somebody could be doing and bringing your way to bring about emotional and mental confusion, spiritual confusion, and just overwhelm. Then that's not the situation for you, child. If it's emotionally, I'm carrying the emotional load of this relationship, this situationship, this connection, this soul tie, this whatever. You know, even something that you might feel like, hell, I don't know what title to put on it. Well, whatever that is as well. Just because you have history, just because you have a child, just because you have children, just because there is some sort of familiarity, you got to ask yourself, what is the familiarity? Is it just that you feel it's familiar because you feel rejected, because you feel like you're not good enough, and those are feelings that you're used to experiencing within relationship dynamics with others, no matter what the relationship dynamic is? Does it make you feel spiritually broke? Like how people be talking about they ain't got no money, they broke. Do you feel spiritually broke? Do you feel mentally broke? And if you feeling those things emotionally broke, right, then guess what? I know it's taking a toll on you physically as well. So you have to be willing to protect you. Protect your emotional security, stability. Protect your financial security, stability. Get rid of whatever the fuck is draining your finances or your emotional currency, your mental currency, your spiritual currency. Because, see, we always get caught up with the dollar bills, y'all, when it comes to this 3D shit. But there is currency that is more valuable than the dollar bill, and that's real bars. Okay, if something or someone is depleting your spiritual, mental, emotional currency and vibration, then Cancer, how do you expect to manifest any fucking financial currency of this world when it comes to that dollar bill? Just being real. Again, bars. I'm just saying. What's at the bottom? Page of Cups. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Some of y'all pregnant, or you will be pregnant. Okay, it's a fish in this damn cup. It's a fish in this one. So yeah, somebody pregnant. Somebody is taking action. Some of y'all have gained some clarity and insight about somebody. The moon card, you now have gotten a glimpse into whatever has been hidden, because something has now come to light. Okay, whatever was once hidden, now you are the knower of. Queen of Swords. You could have thought somebody was the King of Pentacles, but they turned out to be the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands, out of all the kings, he will cheat. That wand be everywhere, or he's always looking for somewhere to put that wand. Okay, and that's something that you didn't know about somebody. You could have thought somebody was innocent. Somebody was a good guy. Nope, this is a King of Wands with childhood trauma that they not even fucking paying no attention to. Two of Swords. This is why they so guarded. This is why they're so emotionally vacant. Okay, this is why they're emotionally avoiding. Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. This is a motherfucker that ain't finna talk about a mother-loving thing, child. Everything gets buried. You got a problem, Queen of Swords, you want to talk about it, this person gonna avoid it. They gonna block you at every turn. Okay, they gonna do anything they gotta do. If you live with this person, they walking out on your ass. Fast as you got something that you want to talk about, they don't want to have this conversation, they leaving. I'm out. Probably go stay the night with another bitch. Okay, I'm just saying, child. That's what they gonna do. Leave you holding the bag when it comes to the emotional shit. Okay? Some of y'all, this is a lazy person. You thought you could build something with this person, but this person wants you to take care of them. Be it masculine or feminine. You have to do everything. You got to make all the decisions. Some of y'all even dealing with somebody, like I'm getting like you dealing with a masculine that you got to be the one to make all the decisions. Like, you gotta be the man. And some of y'all are feminines, you're empresses, and you like, man, I wanna be with a man. But you keep attracting bitches that are in masculine bodies. I said before, I'll say it again. Sometimes just because you see a masculine body, it doesn't mean that's a masculine spirit. That could be the spirit of a bitch operating inside the body of a masculine. And that's another reason I'm looking at this Page of Cups and the King of Wands over there. The King of Wands is the shell, masculine, but inside operating this shell, it's a bitch. It's a feminine energy. And in order to do the opposite, then you're going to have to kind of come up out of your masculine energy where you're chasing people for explanations, chasing understanding. Sometimes we get that fucked up in our minds and be like, oh, I don't be chasing nobody for no relationship. I ain't chasing you for this. I ain't chasing you for that. But you chasing clarity though. You want this person to tell you what are we doing? Where is this going? You're chasing clarity. You're chasing understanding. You're chasing conversations. Let's talk. When are we going to talk? We need to talk about this. We need to talk about that. Fuck all of that. Stop chasing those things and give it to your fucking self. Learn how to give it to your goddamn self, okay? The only clarity you need is a motherfucker's actions. Period. They speak louder than they words ever fucking could. Because the problem you run into when you're chasing clarity from somebody who is an avoidant is they not gonna give you no fucking clarity. Their actions are never gonna line up with their words. Their words might tell you one fucking thing, but their actions is telling you another. And so you're forever kind of going back and forth between the Seven of Cups shit. Like, bro, one minute I think we're fine, the next minute it's some bullshit. So you got to learn how to give yourself clarity and understanding. Okay? And I see that you're standing in the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is not an emotional energy. Okay? For those who resonate with this, same thing for my masculines. Hell, you in the King of Wands energy. You're definitely not in an emotional type of vibration. Okay? I also feel like this is you kind of like, handling your business even. That's what some of you guys are very focused on. Your work, your business, family if you have it, children, that's where your focus is at. And you're kind of tuning out anything other than that because I feel like you're kind of like, I don't have time to be distracted, Somebody is definitely dealing with somebody who is a runner, meaning when things get difficult, they run away. They don't know how to face quote unquote conflict, so they're non-confrontational. It's giving people pleaser, or not even people pleaser. This is just more of an energy of someone who don't want to deal with anything that's going to require their growth. Like, if it requires them to grow, they don't want to deal with it. This is even financially. You know how sometimes people get stuck in one profession? They might want to do other things, but they stay where it's safe, because going outside of the parameters of safe means that I have to grow. I might have to deal with some discomfort. So they stay where it's safe. They stay in situations that they feel safe, or they stay in patterns of behavior because it's what they're used to and it's what makes them feel safe. And for Cancer, for the Cancers that are resonating with this, that's not on your frequency and that's not aligned with you, because you're not afraid to go outside the parameters of safe. Right? There's an aspect of you that's like, shit, I might not know what's on the other side, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go after my happiness anyway. I'm going to go towards whatever is going to fulfill me anyway, and I'm going to make it happen. Even when you don't have all the answers, even when you might feel like you don't know how something is going to work out, you take that leap of faith and you do it anyway. Because yes, physical support is important, but spiritual guidance and alignment is equally important. And everything doesn't always make practical sense. And that's where you have to be willing and able to tap into the spiritual side of things. So some of y'all trying to deal with people and work in environments where nobody is spiritually minded. That's why you be so fucking bamboozled and your emotions be all over the goddamn place, Cancer. You got to learn how to tame your own emotions, or put yourself in environments where your emotion, you can contain or tame your emotions, right? So that the currents of the ocean and the goddamn sea ain't just choppy and going crazy. All right? If an environment or a connection is just not balanced and it has you emotionally all over the place, in order to tame it, you must remove yourself from that environment or that relationship, that situationship, that connection, that whatever title you want to place on it, that thing. Okay. Others of you are needing to learn how to manage your relationships, because your emotions, because it's not always that you're in a bad environment or a bad situation. It's just that emotionally speaking, you have to learn how to regulate yourself. Now, if you've been doing everything to regulate yourself, but yet there's still confusion, there's still emotional unrest, then that means that that circumstance you're trying to stick with or stay in is just not for you. And that's where you have to really be willing to trust in your own intuition and leave behind whatever it is that you thought was good, because it's clearly not good for you. Okay. I'm gonna leave the message there, child. Hopefully this made some sense. It gave you some clarity and insight for those who resonated with it. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Feel free to like the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later in another one. Until then, take care, Cancer.